Hi, I'm Collin with Courageous Canines Dog Training, here today at Save, a friend to homeless animals in Skillman, New Jersey. They're a super awesome shelter and rescue that helps dogs all around the Mercer County and surrounding area. Good. And this is our friend Loki. Now, Loki is available for adoption from Save, and he's going to be my assistant today in this video. We're going to be teaching Loki how to play one of the simplest and kind of best games that you can teach a dog, at least in my opinion, which is the Find It game. Loki! Hi, big guy! Nice. Oh, it's exciting. Now, the Find It game is great for burning off energy, right? Because Loki here's got a lot. Woo, there he goes. So, the Find It game is really, really simple. It's just about prompting a dog to search for a treat on cue so that we can kind of direct that behavior. We can prompt it, we can draw it out. The reason we want to do that is because, you know, it's a very fun game. Dogs like to forage, right? They're naturally actually foraging animals. So they would like to, you know, sometimes search out interesting things. They already do that sometimes, right, on a walk. Beyond that, it's really, really mentally engaging. So it takes a lot of mental energy to stop and identify something specific out of the vast sea of smells, you know, in a yard like this where other dogs are hanging out. And there's even just, you know, the autumn leaves, bugs, birds, all those other things coming around, leaving their smells. You know, they have to use their brain power to distinguish the treat from this other stuff. So, you know, I really like to start the game simple by using some of my stinky treats maybe, so that it's really easy to kind of distinguish that smell from the other things. So I'll literally just get started by saying, find it, and dropping the treat in a pretty obvious spot right nearby. Good boy, bud. Find it. Find it. Nice. Find it. Nice. And again, at first, super easy, super easy. I'm really building his motivation. I'm also building up this expectation that every time I say that phrase, there's going to be a treat on the ground. That's pretty useful at times in training because it guarantees a food response. It'll also come with a lot of, you know, kind of classical conditioning value over time. So his brain will hear, find it, and really, really intensely already be prompted to just not only start searching for food, but expecting food is on the way, which is a good thing when we're working with a dog that might be nervous or sensitive or reactive to the stuff going on around them. Now with each toss, I'm going to make it a little bit harder. I'm going to kind of take advantage of the grass out here. I'm going to kind of use the environment a bit. But this can start on asphalt, on concrete if it needs to, on a carpet, somewhere where your dog has the easiest time in the world winning the game. And then you work your way into more and more difficult, challenging environments. You know, grass is something, this dirt out here is something. Find it. Good. So we're just starting to get a little bit of search because it's starting to get far enough away. Find it. And that's especially what I'm looking for right there. That nice searching behavior. Ready? You found it. Loki. Good boy. Can you sit? I know we know that. Find it. Good boy. Find it. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, if he doesn't figure it out, I can kind of point it out to him, but he's got a pretty good nose. Look at him go. Good. Good boy, bud. Nice. Can you sit? That's very good. Find it. Find it. So I'm going to point in the general direction. Dogs can kind of follow the finger, as we say, so they can get used to following where we're pointing and see, checking out that direction. Instead of looking at our hand, they look where we're pointing. Find it. Find it. So if he struggles, I can point it out. Find it. And kind of give him a big hint. Nice. What a good boy, bud. Now, I love really kind of combining this with other commands as well, because while find it is sort of a command meets a game. I'm prompting a behavior, but I'm also releasing him to do something fun. I can also, use it as a reward sequence. So, he does something, then I give him a find it. In the long run, I love to practice much more complicated ones where it's like, oh, let's go to our place, let's stay, and then I will hide multiple piles of treats all over the place, maybe in the yard here, or even around the house, and then I'll release them to the find it, and then they know, okay, I gotta go and search and find all that stuff. So these can be kind of fun ways to escalate the game. Playing it in different environments also, playing it with different levels of distraction around always helps to advance the level. Loki, come! Nice. Find it. Nice. Find it. Now I'm starting to get pretty good distance away from myself as well as him when I'm tossing it, and he is already deeply involved. Look at all that sniffing going on. That is mental energy being expended. We're also getting some physical energy expended. Other great reasons I love this game is you can play it, on a leash, you can play it in a fenced yard, you could play it in your living room. It's really great if you are, less mobile or less able to play games like, tug or fetch with your dog. This kind of strategy, is low impact for people as well as dogs themselves. It's really just kind of the simplest almost game that you can play, where it's just like, hey, go and find that fun treat. Find it. Good boy. Yay, you did it. Find it. Now, I usually like to just toss one treat at a time so I can kind of keep track of whether or not he actually found it. But in a pinch, you can also throw a pile of treats onto the ground or in an area, a scatter of treats, as it were, so that, especially if you're kind of trying to use the game as a distraction, it might be even more occupying. I might also do that as like a jackpot. So he did something really awesome. Here's a big find it of a bunch of nice treats. Good. Good boy. Find it. So he's kind of nervous about this garbage truck coming through. I'm literally already using find it to kind of prompt, good, a little game to make him feel better, but also engage with the stimuli. I can also use it to kind of turn him in that direction on purpose. Find it. Good. Find it. Nice. Find it. And test his limits, sometimes see if he's willing to go a little closer. The find it game can be a good way to kind of probe their boundaries. Good boy, Loki. Loki! Nice. Find it. Good boy. Let's go. All right. Thank you, bud. Again, this is my friend Loki here, available for adoption, as we said at Save. I'm going to leave their information down below. If you'd like to learn more about them or their dogs, you can go that way. You can also check out my website information at courageouscanines.us. Again, I'm Collin. This is Loki, and it's good. Been great having you with us today. So if you enjoyed the video, please feel free as well to like and subscribe, and check out some more fun, force-free training content coming soon. Thank you. Good boy, bud. Yeah, you love it. Let's go. Yeah, good boy. You did it. What a good boy. You're so smart. I mean, thank you. Thank you for being such a good student.